What's up, guys? When you guys can hear me out there, please let me know. That way I can start the broadcast. Let me turn off my phone here while I wait. Okay. Are you guys able to hear me loud and clear? Okay. All right. You guys can hear me? All right. If you guys check in the, let me see here. Let me get this link for you guys, and then we can get started. Okay. I just updated the description, guys. If you want to look at the description real quick and click on that link that I sent you. It's a link. It's the public statement that's provided by the Coinpouch team. Okay. So many of you guys know that this is currently a federal holiday in the United States of America. It is a holiday called Thanksgiving. And this is a very special time in American history. It was a holiday that after the U.S. had their civil war between the North and the South, this Thanksgiving holiday was created to reunite the country. So this is the second biggest holiday probably in America, right behind Christmas. America is a Christian country, so this is Christmas is a big deal in America, and so this is a big holiday in America. Okay, so I'm taking time out from this holiday, guys, to bring you this, what I learned about the node, the Verge node that was hacked in inside the Coinpouch wallet. Okay, now before I get started, guys, just a quick reminder, I will be explaining the statement that was put out by the Coinpouch crew. Okay, but before I want to get started, there's a few things that you guys have to know and understand why I am doing this broadcast about this hack. Okay. First of all, I am not I am a trader, and I am not a technical person. Okay, so if you guys, if I explain it wrong, what happened, please do not jump on my ass about it. Okay, I'm doing the best that I can. If you guys know, this is a holiday in America right now, and I am trying to do my best to get the word out about this. Okay, now I try to get it out sooner, but the kids in my family, we have a nasty cold or flu or something like that going on in my family, where my wife and both my kids are affected by the this. So I was not able to make this video yesterday. Plus, I have my in-laws here visiting me in Dallas, so I cannot be rude to them and ignore them and just go make Bitcoin or cryptocurrency videos. So I hope that you guys are able to understand that. Okay, so the first thing is that please be aware that I am not a technical person. So if I explain things wrong, do not jump on my ass about it. The second thing that you guys need to be aware of is that the company that created the Coinpouch wallet, in which the Verge node inside that wallet was hacked, right? Our company is hiring that same company to build some software, some cryptocurrency software for our company. Okay, so I need you guys to be aware of that. Beware of that. Okay, so full disclosure there. Okay, the same company that built the Coinpouch app is also the same company that is building a lot of the software for our company, okay? And the reason why I am here explaining this Verge node that got hacked inside the wallet is because it was me who brought, I think that I was the first YouTube channel to bring the Coinpouch wallet to the public and the first channel to talk about it. And I brought its creator, his name is Kirk Ballou, okay? He's the founder and the creator of the Coinpouch wallet. And I brought him on this show. So I first learned about the Coinpouch Verge node hack, okay? Today is Thursday. I learned about it, I think, late on Monday. No, Tuesday. It was just 2 days ago. I learned it, and I want to make a video about it once I understood it yesterday, but because of family obligations and the Thanksgiving holiday and the fact that my kids and my wife were sick as a dog, you know, I could not make it, all right? So that's why I'm making it today, even though it's a holiday in the US, okay? So I just want you guys to be aware of that, okay? So if you guys look in the description, I have a link to their the statement by Coinpouch, okay? So the reason why I brought up and disclosed the fact that they are the same company that created the Coinpouch wallet is the same company that is building the software for our company is because I want you to be very clear that if there is any bias or anything like that, you know, you guys are fully aware of the disclosure, okay? So, and also I am a investor in the Verge cryptocurrency, okay? So that's also full disclosure there, okay? So in this statement that was put out by the Coinpouch folks, right? It says at the top, it says important notice, Verge specific node wallets hacked. So what that means is that the node that processes all the Verge transactions, according to my understanding, right, is the portion of the wallet that got hacked, and it was the severity of it is very critical, meaning that funds were lost, right? And the product that was affected was the Coinpouch's Verge wallet. Now, Coinpouch also stores Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and I think Dogecoin. If I remember those correctly off the top of my head, I don't have it in front of me, but if I remember correctly, that should be the coins that they normally store, and that was it. Okay, right. It says that the users who held Verge in Coinpouch, which was routed through the affected Verge specific node. So any one that was using the Coinpouch wallet, where the Verge transactions and anything that had to do with Verge that was processed through this Verge specific node was the one that was affected. Okay, and so please note that at this time it appears that only the Verge wallets were affected. We have no information or customer reports to suggest that any other coins in the Coinpouch were affected by this hack. Okay, so my understanding and my, you know, little bit of research and investigation into this matter, right? I have concluded that none of the other wallets were hacked. Only the one that contained the Verge wallet was affected. Okay. And the update from Coinpouch is that we have contacted the company that hosted the Verge specific node to request a server for forensics analysis, okay? And number two, we have contacted a computer forensics lab to initiate forensics analysis. And then number three, we have reported the incident to the proper law enforcement authorities, okay? Now, okay, I know that I can confirm that they did, I know that the Coinpouch team did indeed contact the hosting company, okay? I can confirm that because, and then they have contacted the forensics lab to initiate the forensics analysis. I can also confirm that they did that too, because it was me who introduced them to the forensics lab. Okay, so I know that they contacted them because I called the computer forensics lab, and I handed the phone to to Kirk, and I saw them talking about it. So I know that that was initiated because. So the way that I know this forensics lab is because I was back in 2014, and a little quick history about NXT here, guys. There was a guy named, one of the community members, I think his name was John, if I remember it correctly. And I was involved with the NXT community at that time, and we had raised a sum of money from the community to help do some marketing and stuff. And this individual named John was the one that was in control of it. And he said that he went to a conference, I think in Europe, if I remember it correctly. It's been a long time, guys. And I did not think about it after it happened, right? After it was all over with. But this individual, John, went to a conference and he got hacked and he lost all the NXT tokens that me and several other people had helped raise for him to help do the marketing for NXT. And he said that he had lost it, and myself and all the other people that helped him raise that money did not believe that he got hacked because he was not new to cryptocurrency. He understood how private keys and how to store it and how to use a password and things like that. So it was extremely difficult for everyone on our group to believe that John had actually got hacked by someone at the conference, especially when he had possession of the computer, the laptop, the entire time. So to make sure that this was indeed correct and true, I knew a computer forensics lab in the city of Houston, which is like, I think the third, or it's like one of the top 5 largest cities in America, one of the top 4 largest cities in America. I can't remember the ranking, but this company, this forensics lab, they specialize in training law enforcement to do computer forensics. And they also, when they do forensics on a computer or a hard drive or anything like that, their testimony is allowed in court, meaning that the kind of forensics that they do are permissible in a court of law. Okay, so if I go in there and I do analysis or forensics on a computer, no one is going to let my analysis stand up in court. But this forensics lab in Houston, their research and their forensics analysis is permissible in court. That, from my understanding, okay? So when we sent we asked John from the NXT community to get in touch with the forensics lab, and they're going to initiate what's called a chain of custody, so that from the time that the computer is shipped off to the forensics lab, there's documentation, there's FedEx, there's UPS documentation to show that it left the hands of John and it went to the forensics lab, okay? Now, I told everyone in the NXT community that if there's any evidence of a hack inside that laptop where he lost all the NXTs at the conference, the forensics lab will find it. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. I don't know if they are, but they are very good at what they do. And I have talked to the guys that run that lab before when I was in Houston, and they tell me all the time that people try to format the hard drive and do all kinds of stuff to delete data from the hard drives, and they go in there and they are able to access it and somehow or another be able to acquire the data that was originally there, okay? So this same lab is the lab that I recommended to. By the way, John never sent that computer to the forensics lab, which showed the rest of us that it was him who we believe to have stolen those NXT tokens and not somebody hacking him at the conference, because he refused to send the laptop to the forensics lab, okay? So that was our conclusion in the NXT community. Now, let's get back to the Verge node here that got hacked, okay? So this is the same computer forensics lab that I recommended to the Coinpouch team to somehow get the server that was running the node, the Verge node, and to see if the forensics lab can find out what happened. Because at this time, no one knows. That's why if you guys read the statement here from the Coinpouch team, you'll notice that they just basically state the facts of what happened that they know of, and they did not make accusations whether it was Verge's fault or if it was the node's fault or Coinpouch. If you notice, they just stated what they've discovered and what they are doing afterwards. Okay. Now I know that they reported this incident to the law enforcement, the local law enforcement authorities. So I can confirm that because I have seen the what do you call that? The receipt of the law enforcement filing. Okay, so I know that that was those things that they say here that they did. I know that they did it because I saw it. Okay, now let me explain to you guys the reason why I was made aware of this. Okay, so because I was I think the first channel to bring Kirk and the Coinpouch wallet and introduce it to the crypto community, right? He was very concerned. Kirk was very concerned and did not want me to, he contacted me to review the Coinpouch wallet, and he felt that it was only the right thing to do to also let me know about it, since we happen to live in the same city, and to let me know about it when he discovered this incident. Okay, so when I got to the Coinpouch office, okay, the first thing that I wanted to do was that I wanted to hear it, what happened from both sides. Now, everything I just read to you guys about the statement are the factual stuff that I am aware of, okay? Now, I'm going to share with you guys my opinion of the events that transpired after I was notified about this hack, okay? So the first thing that I did was that I wanted to hear Kirk's perspective of what happened, and I also wanted to hear the core developer or the founder of Verge is an individual named Justin. Okay, so now prior to this event, I don't know Justin. I don't know who he is. I don't know where he lives. I don't know anything. Matter of fact, when I got called about this, that was the first time that I had ever heard of the individual named Justin that is associated as being the founder of Verge. Okay, so other than that, I have never, even when I invested into Verge, I invested into Verge because it was a, let me see, what is this? It was because it was a privacy coin. If you guys have been following my channel, there's 1,300 cryptocurrencies out there, and we classify all the cryptocurrencies into buckets. Like, for example, like MadeSafe, Storage Coin, Saya Coin, Filecoin, Gladius, Golem, all those things, those are all in the distributed computing bucket, right? So like Zcash, Dash, Particle, Pivx, Verge, right? When I was reviewing the Coinpouch wallet, Kirk made me aware of another privacy coin called Verge. So all these privacy coins fall in a bucket that we call the privacy coin bucket. Okay, so that's what. If you guys have been following our channel, you guys know that we are the biggest. The bucket that we think is the most valuable in cryptocurrency is the privacy coin bucket. So when I heard about Verge, I invested into it. Okay, so I also want to say that I have not sold any Verge since finding out about this node getting hacked. Okay, so I did not think that that was proper. If somebody finds out that I had this information in advance and I went to go and dump my Verge, okay, that would be considered, according to the US laws, that would be considered front running. That means that I knew about this information that affected the price of Verge in advance, and if I go to sell it, the Verge tokens that I had, okay, then I could get in trouble for that in the US, okay? So I did not sell any of my Verge tokens, okay? I still have all of it. I'm not gonna say how much I have of it, but you guys, if you guys been following my channel, you guys know that we are big fans of privacy coins, okay? So Verge is not a small position for me. It's a big position for me, okay, in my portfolio, okay? So because of that, because Kirk contacted me about this, and because I spoke to Justin, the developer and the founder of Verge, it would not be correct, all right? It would not be ethical if I went and sold my Verge tokens knowing this. So I want to say that I have I have kept all my Verge tokens and have not sold any of them, okay? And if I take a loss on it, you know, then that's a loss that I would just have to write off on my taxes, okay? But I just want you guys to be aware that I've not sold any of my Verge tokens, okay? If you guys want to sell it, you guys are welcome to after you guys watch this video, but I have not sold any of mine, okay? And I will probably not sell any of it because if I do, right, the fact that Kirk had contacted me about this, and the fact that I talked to Justin, the developer and the founder of Verge, I have been put in a position where if I try to sell it, then someone can accuse me of trying to front run everyone, okay? So I'm not going to do that, and so that I will not get in trouble for that, okay? So I'm just sharing that with everyone, okay? So just be aware of that, okay? So this is what, now this is just my opinion of what transpired, okay? So over a week ago, and I don't know the exact dates, I just know that from what I've learned from Kirk, the creator of the Coinpouch wallet, and from Justin, the creator of the Verge cryptocurrency, okay? What I learned was that probably a week ago, approximately a week ago, someone, a user of the Coinpouch wallet could not move their Verge tokens, right? So they contacted Coinpouch about it, or they probably contacted Coinpouch and they contacted the Verge community developer and stuff like that to ask what is going on, how come they can't move their Verge, okay? And at that point, my understanding is that the Coinpouch team contacted the Verge team, and when I say the team, I mean that Kirk from Coinpouch contacted Justin, and I think that there's I think someone posted it online. I can't remember where it was at, but I think I saw it online where there's communication, text message communication between the two people, okay? And they were trying to figure out, Coinpouch and Verge was trying to figure out why this individual couldn't move their Verge tokens, okay? So I see a bunch of questions in the chat, and I also see that, let me see. If you guys can hold the questions until the end, guys, right? Until the end, I would appreciate that. And then that way I can answer it for you, okay? So let me see. Okay, I think this is the, okay, so the Justin that I'm talking about is actually in the chat right now, okay? All right, so I want you guys, I'm gonna share with you guys what I learned, okay? I'm going to avoid, if you guys just hold all the questions for me and hold all the questions for Justin, right? Here's what I wanna share with you guys, what I know, okay? I wanna share with you guys what transpired after I was contacted about this, and then just to share with you guys what I know, and then there's a reason why I did not bring Kirk from Coinpouch, and I did not bring Justin onto this hangout, okay? One is because it's the holidays, so I'm not gonna bother somebody on the second biggest holiday in America. And then the number two is that I don't know what happened, okay? I don't know, technically, I don't know what happened. I know that it has been reported to the law enforcement authorities, and I do not want to interfere with any of the authorities' investigation in this matter, and I don't want to put out anything that is inaccurate information, okay? That's why I read the statement from Coinpouch first, and I'm just recapping what I have learned, okay? And what I've learned is that apparently someone couldn't move their tokens over a week ago, and they contacted Coinpouch, and I think they contacted Verge also. And Verge and Coinpouch tried to figure out what was the problem. And my understanding is that they reset the node or the server. And in case you guys are not familiar with what a node is, the node, from my understanding, is that it's where all the transactions are being processed, okay? Now, I want you guys to be aware of this, okay? That the node is rented by Coinpouch, okay? The node, you know, the monthly payments to pay for renting that server is being paid by Coinpouch. And then the node that was set up on that server, okay, the server is being rented by Coinpouch, and then the node that sits on top of that server, okay, was set up by Justin and the Verge team. I think it was by Justin, okay? So I just want you guys to be aware of that, okay? This node got hacked, and they did not find out about it until like almost a week later, when more people started saying that they couldn't move their coins, all right? So Verge and Coinpouch went back in to inspect it again to see what was wrong. And at that point, they found out that all the Verge tokens that were stored on this node, okay, was gone, all right? It's all gone. So that means that everyone who had the Coinpouch wallet that had the Verge tokens inside the Coinpouch wallet, right? They all lost their tokens. Okay, now technically, if you ask me what happened, I have no clue. I'm not a technical person. Okay, I am not Kirk. I am not Justin. Okay, so if you guys ask me what happened that caused all those things to the tokens to disappear, I do not know. I do not have an answer for that. Okay, and my understanding is that I personally do not believe that neither Kirk nor Justin, neither one of them know either, okay? And the reason why I was there when they were discussing it, and like I said, this is a non-technical person's opinion, okay, is that neither one is 100% certain what happened, okay? And that's the reason why Kirk from the Coinpouch team immediately sent the email. He shut down the server and he initiated contact with the forensics lab that I recommended, and they are going to make an attempt to extract that server for review. Okay, so that's my understanding of what happened. Okay, I wish that I was not in the middle of this. Okay, because I am a trader, I am not a technical person, but I've felt that since I was the one who brought attention and brought Coinpouch to our audience's attention originally, right? And Kirk felt that it was me who brought it to our audience's, our viewers' attention. He felt that it was only right to contact me and let me know as soon as he realized that this had happened, okay? So since they are right down the street from where I'm at, I was able to just drive over there and get an explanation from him in person, because my kids were sick and they were screaming and yelling all over the house, and I couldn't concentrate on it anyway. Okay, so that's my understanding. Okay, now, was it the question here is, was it Kirk's fault that the app, the Coinpouch wallet was not working correctly? Or was it, Justin's fault or Verge's fault that the node was not set up correctly? I do not have an answer for that. Do not ask me that question, because I do not know. I do not know technically how that is set up. I do not know how, I don't know. If you guys are asking me, I have no clue, okay? And if you ask either one of them, my assessment, okay, my non-technical assessment is that it's not 100% clear, okay? I believe that if it was clear, they would not have made an attempt to get the server to the forensics lab, okay? So that's all the information that I know, guys. I wish that I could have put this out a day earlier, but this was the earliest available time that I was able to get this information to everyone, okay? So now I will take questions from everyone. Okay, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat box, and I'm going to answer this as factual as I can, guys. Okay, remember, I am not a technical. I do not know how to set up a Verge node. I only know how to trade the tokens. Okay, so I will start from the beginning, and if anything I see with a question mark, I will answer it. Are you planning on investing in props? The answer, guys, anytime you guys ask me if I invest in any coins, I always say that it is safe to assume that I invest in every coin that I talk about. Okay, so that's my answer. If you ask me how much, I will not know. Okay, so Justin is in here. Zencash's favorite privacy coin. Yes, I've heard of that. Forgot to mention it earlier, right? Let me see. How many Bitcoins do I have? That's a private matter. Whatever I tell you guys, hey guys, if I tell you I had 1 Bitcoin, you wouldn't believe me. If I told you I had 1,000 Bitcoins, you wouldn't believe me either. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, only 2 million mark, super solid code. Does Verge have any other feature like encrypted messaging or publishing? Hey, I do not know, boss lady. I do not know if it has encrypted messaging or publishing. To be honest with you, I just invested into Verge because it was a privacy coin, and I have a bias towards privacy coins. Okay, that's it. Okay, so Justin here, I guess Justin V for Vendetta. I guess he's the founder of the Verge right here. Why didn't Kirk have logs for any of this stuff? You're asking the wrong person, Justin. I have no clue. I just said that I am not a technical person. Okay. Why was I asked about it? Since you were, I was not involved in the Coinpouch Wallet API. I don't even have a clue what he's even asking. Okay. So Alfred Franson asked me to give a quick recap of what happened. There's my recap. Okay. Okay, so OneWire says that the new Verge Windows core wallet has encrypted messaging called Visp message. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so Justin is making some comments in here about the APIs and the nodes. Okay, and I cannot answer any of those or comment on it or anything, because if I do, it's out of my league. Okay, if it's about trading or investing, I can comment on it. But some of this technical stuff is completely out of my my attempt here, guys, in making this video, guys, is not to solve what happened to that node. That okay, I don't, you know, that's not the purpose of the video. The only reason why I'm making this video is because I was contacted, and I did talk to Kirk and I did talk to Justin about what happened. Okay. And I felt that it's only right that, you know, since I talked to you guys about the Coinpouch wallet initially, that now that I have some information about it, I need to share it with you guys. Okay. And then Tam asked how many nodes were hacked. As far as I know of, the one that was only one that was connected to the Coinpouch wallet. Okay. Okay, so Justin is saying that it was not the node that got hacked. It was the API that connected to the node, okay, that got hacked. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so Justin is saying that. So I know Justin did send an address that contained all the stolen tokens. I think they were worth about $750,000 US dollars. And I guess Justin said that they already dumped them, and probably on Bittrex yesterday. I cannot confirm or deny that, because I did not look through the Blockchain Explorer to find that. Okay. So I'm not sure who Mihu is asking, but he says, where do you usually do your research? Reddit, their own websites, what other sources? In 2017, our new model for doing research for any cryptocurrency is boots on the ground. Okay, is that we try to get there and interview with the teams, especially the ICOs. You know, so so let me see. Should we buy Verge at this time? Win asked, should we buy a Verge at this time? I'm not a licensed financial advisor in the US, guys, so I cannot tell you what to buy, sell, or hold. Okay. What is your opinion on BitConnect? I have an opinion on BitConnect, but the problem is there's so much negativity about BitConnect that my opinion is not going to matter. So I'd rather just not say anything. I do not. No one on our team is invested in BitConnect at this point. Okay. So Cloak is a sleeper privacy coin. What's the best wallet to store crypto? The best wallet to store any crypto, guys, is the use of a hardware wallet. Okay, the use of your hardware wallet where you control the private keys yourself. The hardware wallet is the private key, and you hold it in your possession. Okay. Can you, Remontis ask? Okay, I'm going to answer this question, guys, but I need you guys to ask me questions about what happened here on Verge and Coinpouch. If you guys ask any other questions about other stuff, I'm not going to answer it. Okay. This is the last one I'm going to answer that's outside of that. Remontis asked, what will you do with rivets, right? Guys, when we invest into an ICO, we normally hold it for more than a year, just for capital gains tax reasons, okay? So Ledger or Trezor are the best wallets, period. Yes, I agree. Let me see here. Okay. Verge better than Pivx? I do not know. Did you try BarterX? Do you buy when there's blood on the streets? Yeah, I buy. I tend to buy when there's blood on the streets. With paper wallets, do you when you withdraw? Don't know what the question is. So, where's the interview? Okay. Okay, Takumi, is that why people are selling millions of Verge at Bittrex right now? I don't know. I have not looked at it. Okay. Justin says, hopefully they publish the forensics report for full transparency. Yes, I don't see why they would not. I mean, everything that I have asked, since Kirk has contacted me, right? Everything that I have asked him, he has shown me evidence of what he has said. So there, I have not found any evidence that he was not being transparent with me about this situation. And keep in mind, guys, I don't have anything to do with Verge or Coinpouch, guys. The only reason why Kirk contacted me about this, because he felt that it was only right that, you know, since I talked about his wallet on my channel, that he wanted to let me know, and you know, and it was up to me to let my audience know. Okay, so he could have easily hid this and swept it under the rug and not telling me about it, but he contacted me specifically to let me know this. So I have not seen any evidence where he is not being transparent with me about what happened. Every question that I ask him, if he knows the answer to it, he has told me. Anything that he does not know the answer to, he says that he does not know until the forensics lab does their analysis, okay? Now, keep in mind, guys, I do not know how easy it is to extract a server from a hosting company and send it out, okay? Because in the US, you need a court subpoena or a court order in order to give up something. Like, for example, if somebody wants to, you know, investigate my phone or something, or my computer or anything that's my property, there needs to be a court order. So I'm sure that you know, has to go through the courts and goes through the law enforcement authorities and everything before you can get that. Okay. My understanding is that the forensics lab can, you know, ideally, I believe my understanding is that they would want the server, the physical server itself. If they don't have it, if they have a backup copy of the server, that would probably be the next best thing. But again, that's just my non-technical opinion. It could be all wrong, okay? But that's what my understanding is, okay? Okay, our bull says that it's maybe it's a good idea to read your info before you live stream. My son of 6 could do a better job. Sorry for that. If your son can do a better job, he is welcome to make a video and and inform the public about what happened and read the statement himself. I don't know what to say about that. You know, I dropped out of high school and I dropped out of college. Okay, so there's a lot of people that could probably read this better than I can. Okay, so is there any possibility to pay back? Does Coinpouch have security insurance? I do not have the answers to those questions. Okay, from my experience, when something gets hacked, you know, usually it's gone. Okay, and what Justin mentioned there, or somebody mentioned that it's being dumped on Bittrex, so I don't know. So Justin says that BitConnect is a scam. I cannot confirm or deny that either. Okay, so here's something you guys gotta be aware of, guys. Our attorneys told us that we cannot, you know, be saying stuff about people or projects if we don't have evidence that can hold up in court. Okay, so if you know we don't have any, if we don't have information or evidence that can hold up in court that something is a scam, we are not going to say that. Okay, because we can get in trouble for that. It's the security. It's clear. Warm Wire says that it's clearly a security flaw on Coinpouch's behalf, a third-party, non-official wallet. Okay. Justin agrees with him. So Alfred says that it's a Ponzi. I don't see how. I'm not sure what he's referring to as being a Ponzi. Okay. Okay, and then 5C4V, 3NG, 3R says that, will you make some more technical analysis sessions? Yes, I will in the future. Can you speak a little bit about Particle? I don't know what to do about it. Let's just keep it on the Verge here, guys, okay? Do you think it's good that Coinpouch investigated their on the wallet, or do you think there would be a third party to do it for them, right? I'm not sure what the question is there. Do you think it's good that Coinpouch investigated their own wallet? Oh, they're extracting it for they're attempting to get the server for a third-party a forensics lab to analyze it and do forensics on the server. So yeah, they Coinpouch is not qualified to do that, and I don't think neither is the Verge team, Justin on the Verge team. None of those guys are qualified to go through a hard drive or a server and look for evidence of a crime. I don't think any of those guys are, because Justin is the creator of the Verge cryptocurrency, and Kirk is the creator of the Coinpouch. So I don't remember either one of them having a background in computer forensics. So of course, yeah. So that's going to require a third party to look at that. Okay. Let me see. So Warm Wire says, thank you for this video streams. Okay. All right, guys. So that's all the questions I see on Verge there in the chat box. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video. I got to get back to my family for the Thanksgiving holidays. I just wanted to share this with you guys, what I have learned. Okay. My suggestion would be to just follow the Coinpouch Twitter and check with them, because I know that they are making attempts to update the community as soon as they get information. So just check with them. I'll be monitoring that too. I think my kids are giving me the cold, guys. All right. So it sucks to see this happen, guys. And this is why I highly recommend that you put things in a hardware wallet, so that, and you maintain your own private keys. And thanks for watching this video, guys. And I will see you in the next video. If you guys like these types of videos about trading and investing from our channel, make sure that you go to cryptocurrency, www.cryptocurrency.market/newsletter, and subscribe to our newsletter there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And this will conclude this broadcast.